Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm here to introduce you to our latest release of Volunteer Impact, version 4.20. I'll go over the whole upgrade in more detail, but let's start with some highlights. This upgrade includes a new feature in Volunteer Impact called Better Impact Buddies. It's for users of our software who are happy to offer their advice to peers and share their knowledge about using Better Impact software, and also to those seeking some peer-to-peer advice. Other enhancements include the ability to restore a draft of your email message in case you accidentally log out or get disconnected before sending your email. Enhancements to the pinned searches feature, offering you greater flexibility in saving and running your searches. Receive email notifications when volunteers confirm their activity assignments. Include internal notes about your activities. Enhancements to the volunteer interface, and a number of features and tweaks as suggested by all of you. Let's have a look at the other enhancements you'll find in this release.
When composing an email, a draft will be saved locally. If for some reason you get logged out or have to navigate to another screen, you can retrieve the draft of your email when you log back on. Just go to the File menu in the text editor for the body of your email and select Restore Last Draft. The ability to pin a search has been extended to the Send Text Message menu option. Additionally, you can now pin a search directly within the Save Search option, eliminating the need for a second step. Managing your pinned searches from the home page is now easier, with the ability to sort searches, unpin, and delete the associated saved search. In addition to your existing administrative email notifications, administrators can now choose to receive an email notification when their volunteers confirm their activity assignments. Within an activity, administrators now have an internal notes field where they can add information about their activities that will only be visible to fellow administrators. You can also update the internal notes in multiple activities via the Bulk Activity Update feature. Schedule reports can now be produced that do not show any telephone or email information about the volunteers assigned. Just select from the list of communications fields options to select the level of detail you'd like to see in your schedule reports. When you add a new non-administrative profile for a person that won't be logging on, you can check a box and have Volunteer Impact create the username and password for you. The username will be generated based on the person's email or first and last name where possible. A random password will also be assigned. In addition to previewing your application forms, you can now see what the process would look like to someone completing an application form on a mobile device. A new button has been added to enable you to see what it would look like to the applicant. General interests can now be dragged and dropped to rearrange their order. This new order will be applied to all places where they are listed, in a profile, on an application form, on an activity list sign-up page, and so on. This will enable you to decide how you want your general interests to be placed. You can use the View Activities option to give your limited administrators access to the Manage Activities page where they can see the list of activities and view their attributes without being able to change them. For those of you using more than just Volunteer Impact, when editing a person's profile, you'll see a filter section at the top to enable you to filter the custom fields displayed in their profile to focus on the ones related to a specific module. Navigation is now easier with the introduction of the Top of Page button in Volunteer Impact. As you scroll down in any page, you'll see this button in the lower right corner, enabling you to navigate quickly and easily to the top of that page.
That's it for your introduction to this release. Be sure to check out your online help files for further details on all these new features and enhancements, and thank you for all the suggestions that help us to make our software better every day.